Hey folks, it's Thursday morning, January 7th. I just started driving as I turned the camera on, so I might not be looking at the camera a whole lot. Hopefully I'm not looking at the camera a whole lot, watching the road. Um, and I feel like a jerk for even starting this video out with humor. And, and yet, if we don't hold on to some humor and we don't look for the joy and the positives, then we won't survive. I won't survive. Just wanted to get on and share, some quick thoughts about the insurrection yesterday in the Capitol, the attempted insurrection. Uh, you know, these Confederate terrorists, including Trump, need to be dealt with swiftly and harshly. There is no room in America for this type of behavior. From the same people who want to degrade and badmouth and murder and arrest peaceful BLM protesters. It's absurd. And anyone who thinks it is not absurd is an idiot. It's the nicest word I can think of to describe you. And I don't want to be too vulgar and nasty on this video. If we don't deal with these people swiftly and harshly, including the president, this is just going to get worse. It's just going to happen again, and it's going to happen more and more. We're going to start our elections are going to start looking crazy, and it won't be long before we're living in a fascist regime. The president's powers can be stripped through the 25th Amendment in as little as 4 or 5 days. It just requires 8 members of his executive cabinet and the vice president to send a letter to Congress stating that he's unfit for power. The president has 1 or 2 days to respond, or 3 or 4 days maybe to respond. And say, I am fit for power. And then the 8 members and the vice president can send another letter to Congress. And then what that starts is a 21-day period where they, hear from both sides and other things and try to, debate and make a determination. But during that 21-day period, the president is removed from power. The vice president takes over. So in as little as 4 or 5 days, he could be stripped of his power. And that is a major step in the right direction. And then as soon as Biden gets in office, he needs, you Biden, listen to me, need to arrest this traitor. And every single person who is identified, who is on video as being a part of this, every single one of these Confederate terrorists needs to be arrested and charged and tried and locked up. I don't care about their families. I don't care about their children. I don't care about anybody else. They clearly don't care about them. You don't care about the families and children of people who are locked up for 10 years for selling drugs. No compassion. No mercy. This needs to be dealt with swiftly and harshly. End of story.